to the Civil War Collectible Show. My name is Steve Munson, and I am the Civil War Guru. In here today for appraisal is a Confederate sword by Abraham H. Dewitt from Columbus, Georgia. I'm really excited about this one because these swords are ultra rare. Abraham Dewitt was a jeweler prior to the Civil War, and he was an expert at casting and making different objects. And as we see on his particular sword here that's made by him, it has an unusual guard on it. And I'm going to point over here on the guard here, and the cameraman will get it here eventually, but right here is what makes Dewitt different and stands out from the other Confederate sword manufacturers. Is between the outside of the guard and the inside, where most of the manufacturers you'll see the laurel leaves and flowers, etc. Here you see snakes. So it's a really unique design guard. It's the only one that did it was Dewitt. He made a quality sword. Of course, it's been unearthed here in the last few years that the blades were made by a different man in Columbus, Georgia, and he was a blacksmith, and that only makes sense because Dewitt was a jeweler. And we kind of pick up on his jewelry skills when we look at the mounts, and the mounts are real petite. This is just sheet brass rolled over, seamed, but on the back side where you have the band here that holds the ring, you'll see what has a tiny screw in it, which only a jeweler could do. Another unique thing about a Dewitt sword is you have the leather covered, top stitched, but underneath he used a wood base. Of course, this part of the wood is, or the leather is gone, so you can see the exposed wood. This sword here, of course, was used hard, but it is so rare. It's got a wonderful blade on it. The blade's a little over 30 inches, but it has the non-stop blood gutter, or forward. And this wonderful patina that's not disturbed. And of course, the grip was leather covered with a twisted wire wrap. And this is, of course, got the bottom parts missing a little piece. But this is this absolutely untouched foot officer sword by Abraham Dewitt of Columbus, Georgia. And again, these things are extremely rare, and very seldom you see them come even in for appraisal. I mean, you see them in museums, and of course some of a couple known swords of Dewitt have a CS etched on the pommel. Of course, this one does not. You know, where he was exercising his jeweler skills. But this is one of the top swords for any Confederate sword collector. And like I say, these things are just really rare. There's only a handful of these things in existence. And I'm going to put a value on this one between $12,000 and $14,000. It is that rare. So from the Civil War Guru, have a great day.